Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for Spooktacular Incomes. I know it's Halloween night, so we appreciate you joining us, and we're going to make it worth your while. We're going to tell you about an opportunity where ordinary marketers like myself are achieving extraordinary incomes in record time. And my name's Faraday Hosseinipour. 18 months ago, I was not doing anywhere near as well as I'm doing now. I was just back in the industry after a 10-year hiatus. So when I got back into the network marketing industry, I literally had no list and no credibility. Nobody knew who I was anymore. I got started with a popular 100% commission program, and I thought that, I would soar to the top. I thought I did it once in 1996. Hey, I could do it again. But it turned out to be far more difficult, and no matter how hard I tried, I did everything they told me to do. I was blogging daily. I was paying for solo ads and pay-per-click, and I was doing Craigslist and Backpage and YouTubes, and I could hardly sell a $25 product. So at the end of 6 months, I came up with a big fat zero. And, I was very near to the verge of quitting. And it's very fortunate that I did not, because I learned a valuable lesson very shortly thereafter. And that is, ordinary marketers like myself, who maybe cannot get anywhere with other programs, can get to the top, can get to number one if they get in the right program, which would be something hot, sexy, unique, and different, and you get in first. So you have above average chance to get ahead. And so I went on in the last 12 months and experienced 100% different results. I became a top earner, number one earner and top earner in now 3 programs in the last 12 months, but never anywhere near the kind of success and incomes we're experiencing right now. Because the incomes we're experiencing right now have always been almost a dream, and we've always almost thought it would be unattainable. I mean, honestly, we still can hardly even believe it. So before I go into that in greater detail, I would like to preface this with an income disclosure statement, because the incomes we're going to talk to you about are spooktacular and kind of scary, but it is no guarantee that that is the same type of income that anybody else out there is going to achieve. It is certainly reliant on your own individual efforts. And with that being said, though, the fact that we and so many others are achieving such incredible incomes in such record time is a testament to not only did we find something hot, sexy, unique, and different, I think we found the mother lode hot, sexy, unique, and different. And timing-wise, we found something that everybody out there is pouring into. We've done over $4 million in sales in 11 weeks. We personally earned $166,000 last month in September, and will be greater than that in November. And, that was in September. We'll be greater than that finishing out here in October. And we're not even the number one earners. We've got 2 people in our downline who have achieved greater, have earned more. We have got 30 people on the team already that have achieved 5-figure incomes in their second month with the program we're going to talk to you about tonight. And we've got 22 people that have achieved something called a silver bonus. And what this silver bonus is a $10,000 bonus. and all of these people are close to, right at, or $20,000 in income. So I'm not saying anybody else is going to achieve that, but the fact that so many people have achieved that with only 3,000 people in the company means that you should really pay close attention to the opportunity we're going to talk to you about. Because being around the industry for 20 years, I have never seen anything take off like this. I guarantee you that we have never, ever achieved anything close to this kind of income, or our partners, or the people who are on our team. Without further ado, I'm going to go right into the presentation. The company we're going to talk to you about tonight is called Infinity 2 Global, and there's a number of reasons that I think this is by far the hottest income opportunity out there right now. So without further ado, we've got a new format, it looks like, to the Google Hangout. I'm going to see if I can figure out the screen share. Okay. And can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. The name of the company that we're talking to you about is called Infinity 2 Global. Infinity because we get paid down to infinity, and global because we're global. We are a virtual company, and we're global from day one. Rick Mikey, one of the reasons that so many top leaders in the industry are jumping on board with Infinity 2 Global is because of the confidence that they have in the management. Rick Mikey has over 25 years experience in the network marketing industry. He's owned companies that have generated over $100 million in sales. Velocity and Healing America, they are both still in business today, and he's got a proven track record in the U.S. and international. So that is why, even though we are a very new company, only 11 weeks old, a lot of people, big leaders, have confidence because they personally know Rick or have worked with him in the past. This is your leadership team. These are my partners. It is such a pleasure to be working with Richard and Susan Anzalone. This is my husband. He's part of the team too. So the four of us have known each other for a really long time. We actually got our start in network marketing together, and it is incredible when you can work with people you love and go to the top and help so many people achieve their dreams along the way. There's 4 reasons why I believe that I2G stands out from all the other companies out there and makes it so unique in the marketplace. 1, we are the only online live casino network marketing company in the world. We've got a Tier 1 license, licensed in 75 countries, and there are another 125 countries that do not have any rules or laws on the books regarding online live casinos. So we can operate virtually in 200 countries. Live casino is the fastest growing segment on the internet. It is all over the news. All of the big casinos are going in this direction. The legislation is moving that states in the United States will be able to get into online live casinos very shortly. At the moment, our live casino is international. It's not in the United States. There's over $45 billion that's spent worldwide on online casinos, and we get paid when other people play. So this is showing you our live casino girls. Yes, they are beautiful, and you get to interact with them live. It is a very entertaining and fun platform, and we can play blackjack and baccarat and roulette and poker, and you hear the whir of the roulette wheel, and you hear the background noises of the casinos. The live casino girls are taking your bets and talking to you, and it is just very, very entertaining. And when I talk about entertainment, it is because we are going to be much, much more than just a live online casino. We're going to be a total entertainment company. You have no idea the kind of entertainment that is going to be coming in the coming months, in the coming year. The number two reason why I believe I2G is set apart from anything else out there, we've got a product called I2G Touch. This product is a standalone product. It's within the $200 billion social networking industry. All of you probably are already on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. We can hardly go a single day without being on our social networks. This integrates all of the social media. We own this product 100% in its entirety. It can do many features now, and we are building so many more features. Some of the features that we can currently participate in include unlimited videos, audios, and images. We have unlimited bandwidth, so we can store unlimited videos. We've got a live feed. We can have our own movie channels. We can act like with a similar to a Google Hangout. We've got free VoIP all over the world. Video chat, we can send instant messages and files. There's something very interesting called assertive notification technology, which is brand new, and you can pop out on people's mobile devices or on their laptop computers and do a live presentation. This product is being presented to a group of world leaders as a communication device between countries. So it's pretty spectacular. This is a picture of the live feed, video chat, live broadcast. We've got, as I said, unlimited videos, audios, and images. It kind of reminds me of a Pinterest within the system. You can put all of the pictures of everything that you love and direct other people to it. There are 6 ways that we get paid with Infinity 2 Global, and I'm going to go into that because I'm sure you're wondering how we make these spectacular incomes. The third reason that I believe I2G is a standalone company above everything else out there is because they have something called revenue share or profit share. And except that hold on, excuse me 1 second. I've got, this is a live hangout, and I've got Sunny, my cat, is coming in here to interrupt. So let me get back. We were talking about what we are offering is a profit share. And profit share has created an incredible amount of incomes for many people over the last 3 years. It's kind of been the rage. But there has been one big drawback or deficit that has kept the profit shares from making sense or working over the long term, and that is real customers. There have been very few companies that have built a real business that can share the profits with their distributors. So I have experienced incredible income in the last year with profit share But the thing that I saw was missing was, they need real customers to sustain a profit share over the long term. And an online live casino is the perfect product to sustain long-term revenues. Casinos do millions and millions of dollars a month, even sometimes a day. And you could not line up a better product for profit sharing or a better business than an online casino and sharing it with the distributors. We have something called an emperor position. An emperor position is the only position in the company that is actually going to share in the profits of the online live casino. It is a $5,000 position. It's limited to the first 5,000 emperors. I like it that they have a cap on the total emperors, so that in 6 months from now, when the casino is doing $20 or $30 million a month, it is split up not among 20,000 or 30,000 or 40,000 emperors, but it is going to be the first 5,000 emperors that get to benefit from this. And let's say if the casino is up to $20 million in 6 months, that would mean $2,000 income for each of the emperors. That and if at the point of 1 year we are up to $100 million, which is feasible because that's what other online casinos are doing, that would mean $50 million split up among 5,000 emperors. That would mean everybody received $10,000. Now, this is, of course, an example, and I cannot project or make any, have any idea where we're going to be at in 1 year. But I am saying that that is possible because that is what other online casinos do. And so this is a way that we can share in a very profitable business. We get paid every time somebody places a bet worldwide, and we never have to place a single bet ourselves. And as an emperor, we get to share in these profits for life. Fast start bonuses. You receive a 10% fast start bonus on everybody that you bring into the program, whether it is an emperor, a high roller, a player, or a novice. An emperor, you earn a $500 fast start bonus. And that is the same bonus you get whether you started at $100 as a novice, at $400 as a player, at $600 as a high roller, or $5,000 as an emperor. It doesn't matter where you start, you still make a 10% fast start bonus. We receive up to $35,000 per week in binary income. A binary income means that you have one on your right and one on your left. You only need 2 legs to earn income in a binary. Every time you get $300 BV on your left and $300 BV on your right, that is a cycle, and you get paid. So if you're an emperor, you make $60 per cycle. As a high roller, you get $50 per cycle. As a player, you get $40 per cycle. And as a novice, you get $30 per cycle. You know, the binary is a beautiful plan, especially when you have a company and a team that is moving as fast as we are. Because of the fact that we only have a right leg and a left leg. Your sponsor only has a right leg and a left leg. That means everybody else that we bring in has to go where? Under you. So many people are getting a whole lot of help, and some people are getting ridiculous amounts of spillover. We have some people that got involved with us at the very beginning, and they will testify to this a little bit later on the call. We have people who have as much as $3.2 million of banked volume on one side of their binary. So what does that mean? That means that with half the volume, they can go in and earn all of the binary commissions. So once again, you can earn up to $35,000 per week in binary income. We actually have several people that have maxed out the comp plan 3 weeks in a row. So that's $1.8 million a year in binary income potential. Matching bonuses. You know, I love the matching bonus. This is the absolute best part of our plan. It is the biggest income potential earning part of our plan. Of the, as of today, $282,000 that we've earned with the company. And once again, no guarantees that anybody else will earn that income. But one half of that is from matching bonuses. We earn 20% on everybody that we personally bring into the business. We earn another 15% on everybody that they bring into the business. We earn 10% on everybody else that they bring into the business, 10% on everybody they bring in, and 10% on everybody they bring in. That's 5 generations. You are always going to have, when you're building a team, more people on your 5th generation than on your 4th generation, and your 3rd generation than your 2nd. But you heard me mention that we have a couple people that are maxing out the binary comp plan at $35,000 a week. What does that mean for you if you're the sponsor? That means that's $7,000 a week that you earn in matching bonus. One gentleman on our team that is a gentleman named Dennis that has not had any success in the industry since 1996. He's been an EBA for the last 12 years, and that means everything but Amway. Last year he had his worst financial year ever. He lost his house, he lost his car, he went through a bankruptcy, went through a divorce, and to be quite honest, I had him in another program. I couldn't even get anybody to answer the phone for him. Well, he is maxing out this comp plan every single week now. He's having 100% different results with this program. He's earning more income than us, and we love it because you know what? We make a 20% matching bonus. So this is very, very significant. Do not underestimate the kinds of income potential over a period of months or years with matching bonuses. Okay, leadership bonuses. This is another way that we earn additional income. You heard me mention at the beginning of the call that we had 22 people on our team that earned a silver bonus, which is a $10,000 bonus. That means 125 binary cycles, or 37,500 on the left, 37,500 on the right. As a goal, to hit the gold bonus, you need 250 binary cycles, 75,000 on the right, 75,000 on the left, for a one-time $25,000 bonus. We have got, I believe, 3 people who have earned the gold bonus. Ruby is 500 binary cycles. We have one gentleman, the gentleman that I just told you about, Dennis, has earned the Ruby bonus, which is a one-time $50,000 cash bonus. Emerald is 1,000 binary cycles for a one-time cash bonus of $100,000. And Diamond is 5,000 binary cycles for a one-time cash bonus of $500,000. These cycles might seem like a lot. It might seem like a lot of volume. However, it's much easier than you might think. Because one, you've got an upline that is helping you build one side. And so in many cases, you might have all the volume you need for half of the cycles already taken care of. And aside from that, 25% of all of the worldwide bets qualify as volume in your tree, in your binary tree. I don't know if you can fully comprehend the enormity of that. All of the bets getting placed worldwide as we grow, as we get into all of these different companies, will count as volume, helping you to achieve these ranks, these cycles that you need to earn these big cash bonuses. This is an example of how that would work. Let's say that the casino did $100 million in revenue. That would mean that $25 million of that would be placed into the tree as volume in the binary. This has never been done before. What if we did $1 billion in online entertainment? That would be $250 million of BV coming back into the binary tree. The incomes right now are spooktacular, but I think they're going to be dwarfed in comparison to what you're going to see in the coming months as the volume from the bets worldwide get placed into the tree. It's pretty scary. We've got additional money being placed into the leadership pools. So 25% of the profit sharing is going into the different ranks. So they are rewarding the leaders out here that push hard to get silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamond with an extra 25% in profit sharing. This is in addition to the 50% that will be split up among the emperors in the emperor pool. So a total of the 75% of casino profits is getting paid back out to the field. This owner, Rick Mikey, is finding as many ways as he can to put money in our pockets instead of finding ways to take money out of our pocket, because this company understands that what drives us, that what keeps us working, what keeps us motivating is helping the field to make money. And that's what they are doing. These are some of the different package options that we have. Somebody could get started as that for $100. There's a $19.95 software fee for the year. That is not a monthly fee. That will give you your license for your I2G software. And there's a $50 auto ship. A player can get started for $400 in a $50 auto ship. A high roller can get started for $600 and a $60 auto ship. An emperor is $5,000. There is no auto ship and never any out-of-pocket expense, and 50% of the casino profits, as well as other benefits. The emperor position gets 5 levels of the matching bonuses. They get the most money per cycle, and you know, of course, the 10% fast start. The high roller, they get 3 levels of matching bonus. They get $50 per cycle. The player gets 1 level of matching bonus, and the novice still gets the 10% fast start bonus and $30 per binary cycle. So what I'm going to point out is you can make money at every single level of our program. You can start out as a novice and later upgrade to a player or a high roller. If you have the money to get started as an emperor, that is by far the best way, the best position to get started. But if you cannot, then you can get started any other level of our company. You can still make a lot of money. So do I think that we've got an opportunity of a lifetime? You can bet on it. So with that, I'm going to try to come back to you. And I think Dave has supposedly fixed my computer so that I can come out of screen share.
And you did.
Yeah, how about that? All right, we did it, guys. So
Yeah.
I'm going to start out. I think my beautiful partner in crime, two of my partners in crime are on the line with me. Susan, are you there? I don't see your beautiful face. I see a Now TV. There we go. Oh, and we got the duo, the complete, my complete partners in crime. Hold on, I think you're muted. Hold on. I think you.
Okay, can you hear us?
I can. I can. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Richard. Hi, Susan.
Hello.
Hey, no, somebody's decided to jump on with me as a little surprise after all. You did a great job, Farrah, with this presentation. I mean, it's just amazing. And not only you get better and better each time. I love your little Halloween things that you threw in. Spectacular. It's so cute.
Thank you, Susan.
Oh, absolutely. No, and thank you so much for having us on. And, you know, Farrah did a great job explaining the I2G touch. You know, it's absolutely something that everybody does every day, multiple times a day. And, I mean, now I think I even do it without thinking about it, like driving a car or breathing. It's like you're just doing it because it's just so natural. And I think anytime you take something that's a habit and behavior that people are already doing and you make it easier and more fun for them, that's like a win-win situation. And that's basically what I2G has done and given us with the I2G touch system. We're right at the epicenter of everything social media, and social media alone is an over $200 billion industry. So that is huge. And with the I2G touch, we've basically got one tool to rule everything. It brings in all of your media and all of your networks from the outside that you're currently on, like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and then also gives you your own channel where you can put up content ranging from just like a YouTube, videos, audios, podcasting and blogging is becoming huge right now, and Pinterest, as Farrah mentioned. You can put up limited images. You can live broadcast. That's just like a live stream or a Ustream. You can live broadcast to thousands of people. And then there's a Skype module where you can kind of video chat with up to 6 people. The bandwidth is amazing, as Farrah mentioned, and that also gives you the ability to upload unlimited videos and also unlimited length of videos. So right now, like YouTube has a time limit, you can only upload a certain length of video. On I2G Touch, you could upload a 3-hour movie if you created one. So lots of content and more, and video marketing is coming to that. And as Farrah mentioned too, entertainment. A lot of entertainment is going to start to get tied in, not just gaming, but tied in between social media and the online gaming entertainment portion. And a lot of, I know a couple of sneak peeks we were privileged to get at the event in Southern California here a few weeks ago. A lot of entertainment stuff is getting tied in and tied to celebrities too. So we're very excited. Nobody can sleep. It's amazing. Thank you, Farrah. And now I'll turn it over to my other partner in crime.
Hello, everybody. First of all, congratulations. Great job. I'm excited. Today's the 31st. It's Halloween, but it's also the close of the month, which means people are meeting those bonuses. Farrah showed leadership bonuses, and we're helping people make silver and gold today, and it's just exciting. I actually have a new couple that's been in 2.5 weeks, and been on the phone with them all day today. They look like they're going to end them in the first 2.5 weeks somewhere between $50,000 and $60,000. 2 silvers, maybe a 3rd silver in their group in just 2.5 weeks. We expect between 250 to 750,000 in volume between today and the end of tomorrow. So it's very exciting what's going on here. I've been packed meetings all the time. Guys, really, timing is impeccable. Get in now. People who are getting in are noticing people underneath them quickly. Things are growing, incomes are happening, and we're really in a position where we're in a place, in a time that's very magical, and you guys are at the very genesis. I look forward to working with all of you. I hate to run because I have to do a meeting, but I want to give it back to you, Faraday, Dave, Susan. Congratulations to everyone who got on this call tonight. You all are at the right place at the right time with the right company. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate you getting on. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, I didn't know Richard was going to be able to join us because of his other meeting, but I'm very happy he got to share a little bit with us. All right, Davey, can you come on and tell a little bit about what you see with I2G and what you can tell the audience.
Sure. Thanks so much, Farrah. I appreciate you having me on. You know, it's unbelievable with what's happening here today. It's as I watch everything that's evolved here in the last 3 months, it's really unbelievable where I'm watching this company grow and it leaps and bounds it's taking. You know, obviously you hear Richard when he's excited. I want you to really grasp what he just said. Between $250,000 and $750,000 in the next 2 days. 2 days. These hangouts right here, guys, whether you believe it or not, are responsible between $250,000 and $500,000 in between each one. That's how effective these tools work. We're excited. We're super excited about where we're going, where we're headed. More importantly, we're excited about taking you, the people that are watching, with us, okay? Because, you know, America's not in a very good stage right now when you think about it. Most people need an extra $500 to $1,000 just to stay alive. We're talking about some extraordinary incomes here that are being generated in a short amount of period of time. So I'm not just talking about a $500 and $1,000. That's great, and we've affected thousands with that already, okay? But we've helped people right now go over, hear me okay?
We hear you.
Okay, yeah, great. We're affecting people that are in the, you know, with a 5-figure a month income coming out the gate with this thing if they focus with us. And when I say focus, I mean let's just get clear on what we've got going on. And when we do that, it's unbelievable with what's happening. We're excited. We're looking forward to taking you with us. We'll do anything we can to help you. Reach out to us. We'll help you with anything we can. I got Crazy Ball James on my screen. I don't know how this is happening, but it's crazy with what's going on. You know, and we're excited, guys. We're excited with the people from around the world. It's like I wake up and I'm working in a 12-hour time zone around the world, starting with everybody's day and night every day. And it's like Susan says, it's absolutely excited. We've got the absolute best partners we could ever have. We're a total unity here. We've got everything humming at all-time speed. Susan, you did a great job on them slides tonight. I know Farrah was excited with it. And guys, we're looking forward to helping you achieve your dreams. Thanks so much, honey. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. We'll see you all at the top.
Thank you, Dave. And I'd like one more gentleman to hear from tonight. He's doing an incredible job. I have to tell you that I did tell him that we were going to come to the hangout tonight in costume since it was Halloween. And I did go to the Halloween shop, and you know, but it was like too crowded, and so I didn't get the message to that gentleman we affectionately called Crazy Bald James. You actually can't tell that he's bald tonight because he looks like he has a full head of hair. But maybe I'd like to, he's still killing it in the business, and I'll let him share his story about, he's one of the very first people I called about this. And Crazy Bald James, I think you're earning your name.
So it's 2 o'clock today, and I call Faraday with a couple questions. Of course, her and Dave are there for me like they always are. And she says, hey, it would be a great idea if we all dressed up tonight, you know, and we did this in costume. So, you know, I come in costume, and then I get on the call about 2 minutes till, and I'm looking around and no one's in costume. I said, Faraday. She said, James, we went to the costume store and it was packed. And I said, well, Faraday, maybe you should have called me and told me nobody was dressing up with me. Oh, I'm sorry, I had so much going on. Oh, okay. Anyway, down to business. I got in this company pretty early, and all right, here we go. Stop looking at my you-know-what. Okay, now, I got into this company and I really did my research for about 2 weeks. I didn't really push the company because I had been burnt by 2 companies before that, and I wanted to make sure everything was crystal clean with this company. So I took 2 weeks out and I researched the owner, Richard Makey. I found out he did own 2 previous companies, which are still going strong today. I actually contacted 8 distributors in the 2 different companies, 1 in 5 and 1 in the other, 3 in the other. And I found out he hasn't missed a paycheck in 14 years. So after that, I did something very smart. I surrounded myself around the strongest people in the industry and the most honest people in the industry. And that's the people you see on this panel tonight. So what you want to do when you get involved in anything is you want to surround yourself with the best. Now, over the next year, there's going to be teams popping up left and right, and they're going to be promising you different things. But you're going to have to remember, right now, the people you're looking at, well, not me especially, but the people you're looking at around besides me are definitely the strongest and definitely are going to help you in anything you do to succeed. Now, earlier, Faraday was talking about a thing called spillover, and that's happens rarely in a company, but it's happening right now in this particular business because we have such strong leaders. And this spillover comes from the team members, as Faraday has given, and Dave and Susan, everyone has given me an unbelievable amount of spillover because they're so strong. And as Faraday said, these people have to come into somebody's downline. And since it's a binary, they're going to fall underneath you. And in my 3rd week, I had got maybe 12 people in, and Faraday and Dave and everyone above me, the strongest team probably in the history of network marketing, now listen to this, they had 522 people on my right leg. Now, what does that mean for me? I've got a couple $1 million on my right leg. I don't even have to touch that. I have to do half the work that I would in any normal company. So we are 11 weeks, 10 weeks old, whatever we are. We only have 3,000 members, and we have the whole world to go after. You do the math yourself. You've got the strongest team around you that does these Google Hangouts 3 or 4 nights a week and does everything for you, actually. I have no computer skills. I have no warm list. I have a wig. I have no hair, and I'm not very attractive. But I have a strong group of people around me that are making me unbelievably successful. So listen, you can look for any excuse you want to fail, and I promise you, you will fail. But if you do what Dave and Faraday and I and Susan and Richard, you listen to 3 or 4 very simple steps, and Dave does a great job of outlining. He'll take a half hour, whatever it takes to sit down with you and talk to you anytime you're able. He did it with me, and he's changed my life, okay? My life has changed from being very depressed to sleeping 12 hours a day to hardly ever sleeping maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, and I'm getting up when the sun comes up. That's because of these people and this company. So look at all the flashing things around the internet if you want, but if you want a chance, now I'm saying a chance, if you want a chance to make $10, $15, $20, $30,000 a week, which is happening, you get with this company, you get with the people who invited you to this call. Back to you, Faraday. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you so much, James. You made the Halloween night for us.
Yeah, you made it for me too.
And you guys we're doing really good on time. I was hoping we could do a little bit shorter hangout. We're doing awesome. And for those of you that are tuned in tonight, we want to thank you very much for sharing your Halloween and hearing about our spooktacular incomes. Bottom line is you're not going to find a better income opportunity, in my opinion, for all of the reasons we outlined. The online live casino, tier 1 license, no competition, the social media product, the revenue share based on a profit model that makes sense, and the income stories that you've heard today that nobody can compete with. It makes you bulletproof. You can go after anyone and anyone in this opportunity, because how often are you going to find an opportunity where you've got multiple people that have earned over 6 figures a month in their second month? And like I said, I'm not making any promises or guarantees or trying to entice anybody. But how often do you see that in a brand new company? So you've got income stories that make you bulletproof. Those are the 4 reasons I think anybody would be foolish not to get involved with Infinity 2 Global. So please take advantage of this opportunity. You're hearing about this very early on. This isn't going to be as the same level of an opportunity in 6 months from now that you have today. So please get back into touch with the person that introduced you to this hangout, and we're going to look forward to working with you. Our team will put 100% time, effort, and energy into helping you be successful. We look forward to it, and thank you very much. We're going to end the live broadcast now.